doing a chain race, but it's not just any type of race. It's a figure-8 chain race here on the inside of Irwindale Speedway. So, to explain further, these cars are chained together. The front car has everything: motor, gears, wheels, and a driver, fully operational front car. It is chained by a minimum, I believe, of 6-foot chain for that extra slack.
There I am. For what I was going to say, it might be 6, it might be 10.
Might be longer. But the back car is not fully operational. All it's got is a driver with a steering wheel and a brake pedal.
Now here's the best part. We got no names.
We don't need them.
I verified with timing and scoring.
We don't need them.
And or it was timing and scoring. I verified with our next door neighbors. Sarah can hear us now.
How?
I turned up the volume on her TV.
Oh, this is bad. This is all bad.
But she probably muted us again.
So as you see, we're going to run a figure-8. Now, Jeffrey, the strategy behind chain racing is the car in the front is the motor, and it's going to pull the car on the back. The strategy for the driver in the back is to keep the chain as tight as possible to eliminate the slack and the crazy movements by using a little bit of brake pedal. As odd as it might sound, brakes will help control. The problem is everybody in this field, they're all trying to go as fast as possible. They're going to forget about the brake pedal.
And I can almost guarantee you, every driver's probably been told in the rear of these cars, hey, use some brake to create tension.
Yep.
And I 100% right now they're all figuring out they have no idea. They're like, you told us something, but I don't know what's happening. So, the field is before you. An established group of fine chain racers. Folks, the lights are out. Are you ready for the chain race? It is a figure-8. The beauty of the figure-8 is that when the driver in the front thinks that they are clear, the driver in the rear is going, don't do it, don't do it. We get to see who gets the win here. We will figure out our winner once they cross the line. We can guess who some of the drivers are, but we'll find out when they get here. There's a driver in every one of these vehicles. There's only a motor in half of them. Who's going to win the chain race? I don't even know how many laps this is supposed to be.
It don't matter. We're just having fun on Christmas in July.
Green flag. All right. They made their way through the first corner. Everyone's feeling good about their chances right now. We're going to go 3 wide. I'm going to throw a guess that it is Robert Rice piloting the number 7. And for some reason, I wouldn't be surprised to find out that, like, Steve Cook is in the rear of one.
Oh, I'm sure if not the rear, he's driving one. Find the craziest car and you'll see Crazy Steve.
Steve once manipulated a train race car, battle for the lead. He manipulated the train race vehicle to flip over the rear car. He forgot to tell the person in the rear car.
He never bothered. The longer they run, the closer they'll have to meet in the intersection.
They're going to go 3 wide through the corner. Battle for the lead continues.
So far, everybody's behaving. No one's really going too wild yet, but it'll all change when we get to the intersection, and that's stringing out now.
And the interesting thing is in a figure-8 race, a regular figure-8 race, if somebody wants to hit the brakes, they know they want to hit the brakes, right? If you're in your own car, you say, I want to slow down. If Robert Rice decides he needs to slow down, the guy in the rear doesn't know that.
That's right.
So either he's going to be like, why are we stopping and slamming to the back?
Here we go. Look out. Oh! All right, like you said, Jeffrey, there's two drivers in two different cars, and they're tied together. Now we have the great argument happening in the intersection. 31 wants to go, and the other car doesn't. Oh, and it gets even crazier.
Oh, boy.
You've got to be a married couple practically to be driving chained together.
I've done. This is the only event my wife took part in.
Here we go again. Look out.
The driver in the rear of that 89 right now is screaming at the driver in front of him, saying, "What are you doing?"
And guess who can't hear? The driver that he's screaming at.
Oh, trust me. We've seen every attempt at communication in these type of things. All right, what's going to happen this time?
Are they going through the middle? You got to stop or go. You can't. Don't decide at the line. You can't decide in figure eights when you're there. You have to figure it out before it.
And just so Elizabeth knows, we do have a shot that will always be on the intersection in case you want to
Elizabeth can
work
find
around.
us the craziest group out there.
I'll have you go between those two shots.
I got it. Here's a shot I'm referencing. Look at that, by a bumper. And here comes more.
Uh-oh.
Whoa! They're keeping it nice and tight through here. Maybe we should just do this instead of the Enduro figure eights.
Wouldn't this be a fun way to just even do an Enduro? This is going to be close.
Pink Flamingo. Here comes.
I love the air that some of these cars are getting off of the bumps. Oh, yeah. So Robert Rice, I think, is leading the number 7.
I think you're right. Oh, more through the intersection. It's a close one there.
So lap traffic.
And now the back car is getting ready to push the other front car. And that other group there that Elizabeth is showing.
That chain's a lot shorter on the 35.
Is it tied up? Are they like twisted up together?
I think they might. I don't think it started like that.
Look at that. Watch the driver in the back trying to control.
That's got to be. Do you think that's Steve Cook? I see jeans.
Oh, probably.
I don't know. He's taking him out?
Yeah, that's got to be Steve then. What? See that back car? It is literally just...
I think the chain hooked up to the bumper of the 35, and now they have no slack.
They're going to take each other out.
Oh, the 31's going to stop. Is everyone behind going to figure that out? They do.
This is all fun and games because it is, but that back car does have quite the responsibility.
Is this a new way to carpool?
Huh? I don't see why not.
You and I would do it. There goes the group. You see the field on both sides of the track. Elizabeth getting some good shots of all the rear drivers. I think the 31 on the other side of the track was actually going after the 3. At least maybe not on purpose. Oh!
Uh-oh!
Rear-ended.
Bunk.
What is that now? 476? Woo, intersection. That one was close.
What do you do for the 31? You're in the middle of the action. Now it's the time to go.
The bumper is getting ripped off of the number 9 right now. He's about, did they chain? Did they chain?
That's not the strategy. You got to chain it to the
or
metal.
the 96. No, look, it's attached to the bumper. So that's coming out of turn 3, or the final turn, if you will, going towards the checkered flag. Look at this mess.
There's that group you're talking about. Look at that.
Look at the way they chained this.
That slick camera panning there from Elizabeth. Yeah, that thing is sad now. The 95 with a sad face.
A new spoiler idea. Well, that car's about to become even more sad. Oh.
Oh!
Oh, yes. Chain racing. Irwindale Speedway.
White flag, final lap.
It's Christmas in July. The white flag comes out for the number 7. Presumably Robert Rice.
I wonder if Robert's just about lapped the whole field by now.
These are some high speeds that these cars are getting up to.
Yeah.
Like, I know there's been a lot of conversations about the size of the figure eight course here with these type of cars, but these things are getting up there
They're going fast.
in the miles per.
Checkered flag waves, the master of mayhem, Robert Rice, with the victory here tonight. Whoever else is in the race, they're finished behind Robert Rice. Because nobody else has been paying attention.
You can't stop Robert Rice. What's going on? There's something sparking now on the front end of the 35.
Probably the rest of the chain.
Whoa! Did that car break?
I think so. I think we found out why it was sparking.
Oh, man. Did you all like the chain race? Do you want us to do this more often?
I agree with you. This was a lot of fun.
Oh, yeah. So, usually we have an interview with our winner, but what's happening, Tommy?
The chain is completely wrapped around the front end of the other.
Oh my
35.
gosh.
Whoa! Aliens are invading Irwindale. The alien invasion.
Where's he at?
Which
Or
one
she.
is that? Tim or Lisa?
I don't know if that was Tim or Lisa.
You can go back on and we'll fix it. We just need to know who it was.